Welcome everyone to a round 4 matchup here. This may be the first one you've seen, or it might be the second, depending on when Affin publishes his. We've got Murder Mastodon and Some Poor Choices taking on Ebony Scarface and Mr. Math, which should be set to be a very enjoyable match to get into. I've also got Skimmy Style here with me.
Oh yes, that's me, Skimmy. Hello.
Well, that was an interesting early little volley there. Diabolical trick, taking a capsule early while they're boost mining, and then the turbulence quickly takes that away.
Yeah, I was not expecting to see that. Oh, forced the waste for turbulence, because I'm pretty sure there was nothing deleted with that.
Nope. Oh, and he gets tagged hard.
Fortunately for him, it wasn't a purify. If that had been a purify, he would have gotten his stat purified, and then actually no, wait, that was the first stat. Never mind. So it wouldn't have been.
Again.
Wow.
This is just reincarnation putting in that much work on him.
They're not afraid
quite a bit though.
Oh yeah, that -1. He is playing a pretty standard strategy for Palace specifically. Like this is what a lot of people play, sort of buffing themselves and playing reincarnations, going for a +1 or a +2.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything tricky yet, but Choices and Murder are getting a lot more damage in. Math is shieldless right now too.
He's shieldless?
Yes, he is, and that's a fire Gehenna out of Choices as well. He is taking a beating. Already gets a nice free hit right there.
Need to mute myself for just a second there. I'm back.
Start popping more math skills, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go back in for the pomp. I guess while he's at the -2, he figures this might be a better use of his time.
It really is. I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Another turbulence.
Oh wow, that was 3 turbulences.
Yep, that's been 3.
This may have been actually just planned by Ebony and Math.
Well, Ebony and Math, even if they have the right read with turbulence, it's not working out for him.
No, it really isn't. I feel like Choices has really been. He's been holding his own. Like Murder hasn't been doing a whole lot this round. He's got a couple hits off, but Choices has really been doing the most of the work in this game.
Choices has owned the high ground and really put a hurt onto Math, especially.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can't cartwheel against the escalator.
Maybe Math needs to pack more shields and fewer turbulences at this point. This is getting bad.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he's getting really beat up.
Ah, fuck, I'm frozen.
Oh well, they're both. Wow, they both got froze. Did Ebony freeze one and Math froze the other?
Glacial Wall and then Ice Sword from Mr. Math.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So he actually freeze both of them, then Mr.
He definitely had the quantity.
Ebony froze Murder with a Glacial Wall. Math froze Choices with an Ice Sword.
Okay. But dang, that seems pretty annoying, having both you and your teammate being frozen.
Now they're retreating back to this corner. I'm not sure what the play is. They broke the bridge as well. Math goes down. 13
then,
aura.
Willow wins.
Doesn't block once.
Oh.
That's a problem.
No,
Yeah, Math,
I don't care how you cut it. That's a problem.
Revive. There's a. Yeah, this has just been Reincarnation City. Like that's just.
I mean, a lot of high level play is. You know, it's nothing really out of the ordinary here. But the problem is Math is just not blocking.
Okay. Damn.
Well, he's not able to.
He went down earlier in that back corner when he had a Glacial Wall against the Rian. Instead, he's just. I don't know, he's not blocking.
I mean, hey, if he feels like it's a good strategy, you know, go for it. But it's not seeming to work out for him right now. In fact, in general,
some damage. They got him double frozen again.
It seems like the no shield strategy doesn't work very often.
Yeah, they're not really getting any damage. I mean, Math has a shield. He's just not
using it. Which is kind of even worse.
Going with the hyper kick, man.
Because he has the resources, just not doing it. And he still have a glacial wall.
Math still has the glacial.
Oh.
Ebony makes another revive.
That was definitely what you might call a fat finger there on the.
Math goes down
Oh.
again.
Is he gonna be coming back with 1?
Two.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Man, I'm getting flavors of Shadow Shield over here.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. It's just like, I mean, is he going for? Maybe he's going for Shadow Shield record. You know, he's like, I want that record now.
Jester had the record, but that's happened to
Oh, did
Ebony
he?
every round now, almost.
He has a teammate that, I mean, maybe because people know how annoying Ebony is about blocking everything. Maybe people are just like, well, let's just focus his teammate.
It's been a long-term criticism that Ebony plays a really good defensive style, but he doesn't always have the support necessary to keep his partner alive so he can abuse his partner. I would also say that in every round, his partners have not been up to snuff defensively for 1 or 2 matches. Because Math is definitely playing a really bad defense game here, but there's an equal argument to be made that Ebony doesn't always put enough pressure to protect his partner.
Yeah, I understand that because sometimes you have to kind of forego what you want to do or what you are doing to make it easier for your teammate. And I feel like that is definitely true because Ebony's not really putting in any pressure. His only pressure seems to be defensive pressure, which isn't really all that helpful.
Yep. It's just a slow whittling game, and you just try to whittle Ebony down.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, if things keep going at this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if it just ended up tying.
Could be, but there's 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm just saying if they keep
Health
going like
bars are
this.
low enough.
Oh, well. Wait, ooh, I thought that he took Ebony's attack, but apparently it didn't hit the shield.
Might have just been a laser shell. Hyper kick does connect there for choices. See, now he's got a quicker attack that can throw off Ebony, and they can combo with the reincarnation there.
Yeah, I've seen that actually, out of any attack, that's the one I see that seems to actually hit Ebony more than any other attack.
Choices takes down Math as well. He's really doing work with that hyper kick.
Stay on him.
Oh, absolutely.
Doesn't quite
yeah.
connect that one. He was a little slow.
Math is going to be coming back with 1 hit point every single time now.
Yeah, but now Ebony's one shot to a hyper kick, so this game is suddenly very different.
Oh, that's a very good dodge, though, from Math there.
Good counter
feel like-
punch by Ebony to at least get a hit back.
I feel like the people playing cartwheels is the sort of the reason, like the argument for why a lot of people don't use their shields enough is because they think they can just dodge it with their cartwheels or rolls. Oh, his teammates.
I got you.
Well, that could be really bad.
Yeah.
Choices with a good dodge. Math with the suicide. Choices gets a hyper kick. Can he follow it? There it is.
One more. Oh,
Choices
finally.
closes the match finally with
There
hyper
was-
kick.
There was so much pressure that round. Oh, wow, that transition is amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and we know
Did
we're
you
on
do
the
that?
next map. No, I didn't. Schmidt did that.
I think that's what Schmidt was talking about. That was the video he was talking about he was doing.
Ebony with really quick understanding to make sure he gets that boost mine.
Yeah, I always try to do that whenever I see I think there's a boost mine coming
I'm
up.
always too slow. I don't know. I've been doing this for years, but I'm still too slow most of the time to catch someone else's boost mine.
It's hard. Like I can usually call it out though. I can be like, if my teammate's near,
I'm
I'll tell
almost
them
like
like
giving up on it. I just try to shoot him.
Yeah, I mean honestly, that might be better a lot of times, especially if you got something with an explosion. And they are both at vibration already, aren't they? Nope,
No.
actually,
Here, get this boost.
Choices
Nope.
is not.
the regular old blaster. For some reason, I was thinking he was doing a vibration blaster, but I wasn't looking at the aura.
Choices is one away now.
Alright, I have more attacks.
Still really close. That's a really quick, like one vibration, but the second one almost on
Yeah.
vibration.
I think he's actually got a good spot to pull it off, but 2 crawlers on highway is pretty. It's pretty bold.
I mean, I think it's a great idea. If you can get in any sort of long, like either even up here, you're gonna force them to have to either leave the area or, I mean, you really just chase them off entirely, usually.
Dark hole and Ebony. I'm gonna go back on Matt.
Math is up to +2, but he's taking some tickle damage from choices.
They want a quantum decay.
Well, there's that second crawler.
Yeah, but the glacial wall will. Okay, yeah, they're raging.
That second crawler could actually come in really nicely here. I feel like if you know you're playing against cartwheelers, it's really like crawlers in general are really good against cartwheelers.
Oh, that staircase is just death for cartwheelers.
It's honestly death for just about anyone. If like depending on the skills, if they got a railgun or a blaster of any type,
I'm going right.
you might as well just abandon your trip.
This right here lends a little bit more to what we were talking about last game. There hasn't been any pressure out of Ebony, and they've been able to free fire onto Math almost the entire game.
Seems like that might be their strategy right now.
That was a good manual aim out of Math, but this is a losing hand right now.
Yeah, it's not enough for him, really. Yep. Oh, that was a nice dodge, though.
Ebony trying to stand there menacingly with shields is also not enough.
It really isn't.
No, Ebony, we're just not gonna attack you. Like, that's my game. I'm not.
Well, we can hear the game plan.
I'm not.
Yeah, they're just planning to wait to kill Math again.
What did they mention about quantum decay? They said something about quantum decay.
They're pretty sure that Ebony is waiting to quantum. And Murder's
Yeah.
hanging on to an orb or an amulet, and Choices also seem to have orb or amulet.
I'm just
That's definitely a good idea, then.
And then I'm gonna. Yeah, and then I'm gonna dig for. Oh, nope. Matt's back. I can't get away from the other raiders.
Was that a boost mine for Ebony right there?
Trading vibration blasters.
I'm good. I'll take that.
I don't know. I feel like do you really want to start quantum decaying once you have like that much aura? Like, doesn't it feel like it's such a loss at that point?
Well, he recalls it back.
Oh, okay.
That's the traditional Ebony playbook. However, if they both have amulet and orb, he's not doing a whole lot of anything. They just wait and kill Math again. But at some point, they do have to kill Ebony.
That's true. Maybe I mean, and it just seems like Ebony right now with that handful of shields, it's so intimidating with his defensive playstyle.
Actually, I'm just gonna stay down here like this.
Back a long time ago, like on the
Ebony
original
does
Xbox,
finally have an attack to
Nice.
help his partner.
Back before you far range.
people knew for me to have a lot of shields, and it was people a lot of times just wouldn't attack me at all. And it was really annoying. And I started playing more aggressively, but like it helped in the long run, but at the same time because if you don't give pressure, especially in this tag team environment, it seems to make a huge difference. Because I was always a battle royale player. You gonna be able to get up there? Oh, there we go.
I'm at your base.
They're actually pretty low right now.
Nice, math it out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, might be a good idea for.
They did erase Math's attack, so it would be a 2v1 on Ebony right now if they so chose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, they're
Murder's
literally
just like,
planning
all
it
right,
right now.
let me lose my attack first.
That I was actually going to recommend that. I was gonna be like, wouldn't it be a good idea for them to burn one of their attacks and then pick the other one up? I was actually going to say that because that way could.
I don't wanna risk it, okay? 'Cause I don't wanna. I'm gonna drop my crawler.
I would have dropped the laser shell.
Oh, really? I would have.
He's got a shield and base.
He does have a shield
I'm
and
gonna go
base.
for my dive ball for sure.
Like, yeah, the laser shell is a little bit more versatile for the current situation, but Photon Barrier can block more
He can
things.
really hold it though. It's true. I mean, the only argument for laser shell I can see really is the fact it's going to block a rain. Well, there's math down again. Oh wow!
This is the attrition game right here.
And there's wait, did he not fall down? It looked like he would fall off the map, but he didn't.
Yeah, I guess he just got knocked over to the next one.
That was a very lucky
Math is
fall
also
then.
recalling now. It's worth noting.
I really want my D-Trip.
I mean, it makes sense to kind of try to play your teammates.
Ooh, he just barely
Strength,
got out
but-
of range of that. That would have hurt.
Okay, well, let's try to kill Ebony up top, maybe. Oh no, that's fine. They're going back around, so I like hiding underneath this highway right
They're playing this very slow and intelligently. I'm really liking
Yeah.
the coordination between Murder and Choices and being able to address this.
Has choices seems to have played Ebony a lot.
Push off.
Choices is the only player who beat Ebony in the 1v1 tournament he did win. Choices takes a big hit. Murder loses the vibration blaster.
I think I actually did see that. Did it finish on? Or I remember that at least part of it was on Pano.
Well, they played twice. Choices won one of them. I think it was 3-1, and then the other time they played was in the elimination stage, and Ebony won like 3-2-2.
Maybe that's why there was the joke saying that Choices was the Ebony killer or something like that. A little joke when we were first starting the tournament.
I got a re-in now.
I think Murder made a joke saying that he was going to be our answer to beat Ebony. Like he's like Ebony's Bane or something like that. Made a joke about
Choices does have a good play style into Ebony. He plays really smart. He plays arsenal archetypes that play well into that stuff.
Yeah.
So you can see that difference here. It's working a lot better against Ebony than he hasn't had in some previous rounds. He's had some trouble.
It does seem like that. Like it is working pretty well. Well, this is a tough spot. That's still a pretty doable pickup though. Oh, Ice Sword right now.
Math doesn't have any attacks. He just has to avoid the Ice Sword for a minute.
But that being frozen there is pretty detrimental. If he had less health, that would have been a really bad place.
Ebony was late on that Ice Sword too.
Yeah, he definitely was. If he had less health, that would have been such a bad place for him. Or if Math had an attack, that would have also made it much worse for him. I'll boost mine.
And he's hoping to kill him and lay the mine for a stun.
Yeah.
He's going to lay the mine on the body, and they're going to hope to use that to trip up Ebony.
Okay.
Yep, they just called it.
On top of the stairs, at the very top of the stairs. Alright, I'm gonna go up and try to.
Alright, Ebony's got a tough pickup, but it was only a minute. He could run out the clock here.
Yeah, honestly, that may be the smart play. If he feels confident.
That's fine.
If they're both going to corner him, though, like they are right now, he's only got the one defense. That could be tricky. That was a good drop down. He's just trying to run out the clock right now.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I would have done.
Oh, he lost his shield. I don't know what broke it, but...
did he get hit by 2 attacks when the shield was up?
Possibly. It was hard to tell. Nice cartwheel across the gap.
Lose your re-in. Shoot 2.
18 seconds. He's on that bridge.
Oh, no. That's not
he
where you
managed
wanna
to
be.
cartwheel off.
Oh.
Uses that to
Blaster.
block
I would use
too.
the blaster.
Oh, he's going on offense now. Oh, at the last second with 3 seconds remaining.
Ooh, that
One perpendicular cartwheel could have maybe pulled it off. But that is a 2-0 lead for Murder and Choices. Dear goodness.
I feel like that was a poor decision in general. It was, as you could say, a poor choice from Ebony.
I mean, he played that phenomenally towards the end. You can't take that away from him. Just that last cartwheel.
You're
I mean,
absolutely right.
if you pull 10 out of 10 dodges in a row and then the last one you get hit, can't
No,
take
I
it
was
away
just saying
from him.
the choice to go more offensive. I think he should have stayed.
He was up against the wall. If he had
running
tried to bridge that gap, they almost guaranteed hit him. So he had to come back in, and throwing his own re-ins and stuff at him, threw them on the defensive briefly. No,
Okay,
I
that makes
agree
sense.
with that decision entirely.
Okay. At least I can kind of see a little bit more where he might have been coming from now.
Yeah, there was no way he was getting across that without getting hit. So turning
No.
back, getting into the short range where they didn't have any melee at the time, is easier to dodge the reincarnations at short range than at 15,000, 20,000 range.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They both immediately picked up.
I'm glad you were able to explain that to me. So I do have a good understanding now of why you did that. Because I felt like that was a poor decision, but now it does make sense why you did it.
We can go in with
Yeah.
If you want to wait, you can wait.
Oh, the double re-ins right there. I wonder why not grabbing the orb instead.
Really low aura, he would have to he'd have to overwrite probably a reincarnation to get it, and then to get any more aura after, he would have to overwrite even more. See, now he could go pick it up because he lost his re-in there, but now he could go pick it up and have 6. So I wouldn't have picked it up that early either.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He can do double cast of Firestorm now, and he can also keep Rian indefinitely.
Alright.
So
That's something you always want to be able to do. If you can keep your Rian like forever.
I would assume that's why he didn't pick up the Orb. He did 6.
I do like that I've been seeing a lot more Rains, because I was talking to someone saying that I really like when I was coming back, I was saying that I really like Photon Shower, but I was basically beat down in discussion saying that all Rains are terrible. And now people are this round, like started around this round, people are really wanting to use
Rains
a lot
are
of
like
Rain.
a tactical ability. They're good just to keep them on their toes while your partner does something else, and sometimes they get some free damage. But it's a tactical ability that takes them away from where they normally think they have cover. Gotrix used Photon Shower for quite a while. As much as I hated it, he eventually even converted me, and you'll see me use Photon Shower and Firestorm here and there.
I feel like Photon Shower is like one of the best Rains to actually get your hits on.
I think that's easily Lucifer's Arrow, but Photon Shower is good on
Lucifer's
highway.
Arrow is. I said one of.
Yeah,
It's good on certain maps. Lucifer's Arrow is definitely better. I agree. But I was saying it's one of the better ones.
Photon Shower is pretty good on highway because you can get them out from behind cover when they're hiding from the lasers.
Yeah, I feel like highway refinery is where I like to use it. It's actually also really, really good on city, if you can manage to get rain.
Oh, he lost his Rian. That's both Rians out. That could
Yeah, he
be
probably
huge
isn't-
for murder.
He probably isn't running 3. I feel like it's very uncommon for people to run 3 of many things, really.
Rian is really, really, really safe, so most people run 2.
Yeah, I run 2 when I run it.
He could have definitely hit the lightning sword there, but he's waiting to catch Ebony with it, I
I
think.
have a lightning sword. I'm just staying next to Ebony.
Ebony's not taking any shots.
You just want that bait. He basically saw the white of his eyes. He's like, no, I can see he's planning something.
Oh, he overwrote the lightning sword.
I wonder if he was trying to use it.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was a fat finger. That's rough after you lose both Rians to lose the lightning sword.
Yeah, that's never a skill you. Oh, there's a boost mine.
Let me try to draw another attack.
I was going to say, I thought Murder and Choices really had the momentum there and were looking a lot better, but losing both Rians and your lightning sword, having to dig this deep, could be really detrimental.
I mean, there is a fire
Especially against
though,
somebody
so.
like Ebony.
If that's his only attack left, I mean, it's possible. He only has a few skills left. Wait, the screen got really pixelated. It looks like it's saying he has. I can't tell how many skills it's saying he has for me.
Yeah, I can't tell either. He's got to be down to about sub 10. But Ebony eats back-to-back Fire Gehenna without blocking, which is huge. I'm assuming he's got like a flash hole, dark hole there. If he had erased the Fire Gehenna, they'd be in a much better position. Choices is now popping on Math as well. That's going to cause him to come back here.
Yeah, that's the one thing I found with Diabolical Trick. It's kind of good just to have because it gives innate pressure for you.
Yeah, it forces people back.
Are you ready?
Oh, Math does get hit by that.
Alright.
What a disgusting
Oh,
hit.
that was a really risky move that paid off.
Well, he was going for the sacrifice play. Ebony is just eating fire after fire. And Math is down already again. Now he is down, and that is... oh, no! He Tiger Strength on the body!
Oh, that's not good.
Oh...
Did that make 3?
Yeah, that was a tragic way for it to end, but at the same time, Murder and Choices had that. It didn't matter.
Yeah, it's true. I think that
Feels bad, but it should feel bad because he got outplayed. Murder and Choices absolutely dominated that series.
I feel like they definitely planned their strategies for like prior to that round.
Yeah, very well done by Murder and Choices there.
Murder and Choices are actually a really solid team. They play together a lot, from what I understand, actually.
They are close friends, but they haven't tagged in any previous tournaments. But that will be the last time we see them here in this tournament, and that'll do it for us tonight. Congratulations to Murder and Choices taking down Ebony in a very clean match today.